Imagine this, you're at the end of your life, sitting in a chair, looking back at everything you've done, and you realise something heartbreaking. Most of your years were spent on things that doesn't matter. You struggled, you hustled, you worried, you chased, but you were climbing the wrong mountain. Now here's the good news. It doesn't have to end that way. In fact, in the next 10 minutes, I want to share with you ideas that can literally save you years, maybe even decades of unnecessary struggle. I'd say this lightly. What I'm about to share with you took me years to figure out, but you'll get it all right now for free in just minutes. So if you give me your attention, really listen, this could be one of the most valuable 10 minutes of your life. Also, make sure you watch this to the end. At the end, we've got some Modern Warfare 2 nostalgia clips. They literally bring back so many memories, so make sure you watch that. Let's start with a hard truth. Most people never want to hear, life is hard. But it doesn't have to be hard, as most people make it. Think about it. Most people work jobs they hate, just buy things they don't need to impress people they don't like. Stay in relationships that drain them because they're afraid to be alone. Ignore their health until their body forces them to pay attention, and spend their days distracted, their nights restless, and their years wondering where the time went. Sound familiar? Here's the dangerous part. Struggle becomes normal. People wake up every day, drag themselves through the motions, and tell themselves, this is just life. But it's not. That's not life. That's survival, and there's a big difference. The truth is, struggle is inevitable, but unnecessary struggle is optional. If you take the right lessons to heart, you can skip the years' wasted effort, confusion and regret that most people never escape. That's what we're doing right here, right now. Let me tell you a story. I once met a man who worked 60 hours a week. He made good money, drove a decent car and had a nice house. But when I asked him what he was most proud of, do you know what he said? He didn't have an answer. Not one. Because he was busy, he wasn't moving forward, and that's the trap most people fall into. They confuse being busy with making progress. Let me be clear, busyness is a trap. It's an illusion of accomplishment. It will steal away your years from your life. Here's the fix. Every single morning, ask yourself one question. If I could only do 3 things today, what would actually move my life forward? Not would keep me occupied, not would make me look productive, but what would truly matter. Do these 3 things first, every day. Because when you live this way, you stop spending your life running in circles, you start climbing the right mountain, and you save yourself from years of wasted effort. Busy people look successful. Focused people become successful. Now listen carefully. The best investment you'll ever make is not stocks, not real estate, and not even business. The best investment you'll ever make is in yourself. Do you know why most people get stuck? It's not because they aren't working hard. It's because they're not learning, not growing, and not sharpening their edge. Think about it. A single new skill can transform your life. Learn how to sell, you'll never be broke again. Learn how to communicate, doors will open everywhere. Learn how to manage your mind, no obstacle will hold you back. Yet most people spend thousands on vacations, gadgets and clothes, but won't spend $20 on a book. Friends, ignorance costs more than education always. Here's the action. Pick one skill and commit to mastering it in the next 12 months. Just one. Pour into it. Study, practice, fail and improve. Because that person who improves themselves year after year becomes unstoppable. That person doesn't just make money, they build freedom, they build options, they build a life that nobody else can take away. And that's how you save yourself decades of struggle. Not by waiting for the world to change, but by changing yourself first. Don't play their game. Here's the brutal truth. Most people are miserable because they are living by someone else's definition of success. Society tells you, get the job, buy the house, settle down, keep quiet and be grateful. Your family might tell you, do what's safe, don't take risks, stay in line. Social media tells you you're failing because you don't have what they have. And you know what happens? You spend your whole life playing their game. And what's the worst part? Even if you win, you lose, because it will never have what you wanted in the first place. Let me say this clearly. If you spend your time climbing someone else's ladder, don't be surprised when you get to the top and realise it's leaning against the wrong wall. The antidote is simple. Be powerful, define success for yourself. Write one sentence, success for me is. Not your parents, not for Instagram, not for society, for you. That one sentence can save you 20, 30, 40 years of chasing the wrong dream. Because when you live by your own definition of success, you stop competing with the world and you start creating your world. Learn to let go. One of the greatest sources of lifelong struggle isn't what we do, it's what we refuse to release. We hold on to toxic people, toxic habits, toxic beliefs, and then we wonder why life feels heavy. Let me tell you this, holding on to anger, fear, or regret is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to die. You want to save yourself years of pain, learn the art of letting go. Let go of that friend who always tears you down. Let go of the job that's killing your spirit. Let go of the belief that you're not good enough, because until you release what's weighing you down, you'll never rise to where you're meant to go. Action step. Tonight, write down one thing in your life you know you need to let go of. Then make the decision, it ends now, because freedom doesn't come from adding more, it comes from carrying less. Time is the real currency. And now the most important lesson of all. Money is not your most valuable resource. Opportunities are not the most valuable resource. Energy is not your most valuable resource. Your most valuable resource is time. Here's why. You can always make money back. You can always find new opportunities, but you can never get back a single second of your life once it's gone. Do you know what people regret the most on their deathbeds? Not failure, not mistakes. They regret the chances they never took, the time they wasted, the love they didn't give, the life they didn't live. So let me ask you, if the time is real currency, are you spending it wisely or are you throwing it away? From this day forward, I want you to see time as ultimate investment. Ask yourself, is it worth an hour of my life? Is this worth a week of my life? When you start guarding your time like your life depends on it, because it does, you'll live differently, you'll choose differently, and you'll never again waste years on things that doesn't matter. So here's what we covered today and what you need to focus on. Focus on what truly matters, invest in yourself, stop playing other people's game, let go of what's holding you back, and guard your time like it's the most valuable thing you own, because it is. These lessons may have taken only 10 minutes to share, but they have saved you decades and wasted struggle. Now it's on you. Don't just listen, don't just nod along, act. Take one idea, just one, and put it into practice today. Because if you do, you won't save yourself years of struggle, you'll give yourself years of freedom, fulfillment, and life worth living. If you made it this far, that means you're locked in, and I've got one big ask. Make sure to subscribe for more content. I drop new videos every single week, packed with tips, strategies, and breakdowns you can actually use to win more games, grow your money, master the grind, and let's be real, you don't want to miss what's coming next. When you subscribe, you're not just hitting a button, you're joining a community that's leveling up together. Every time I post, you'll be the first in line. No more waiting for YouTube to maybe recommend my videos. You'll know exactly what's the next one to drop, and trust me, the next one's fire. So smash that subscribe button right now, hit the bell, and let's keep building. Drop a comment down below too. I love hearing your thoughts, and I reply to as many as I can, because this channel isn't just about me, it's about us. Big things are coming, and I want you with me on this journey. So the last time, make sure to subscribe for more. To finish up, here's some Modern Warfare 2 nostalgia. Enjoy.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my fucking god! Oh no! Oh, get fucking... Oh! No! Get the camera! Run it!
Mission failed. Bring it next time.
Nasty, nice corner camping. Fuck you, everywhere. Hey,
I'm gonna go reset my internet.
Now, I'm calling out Nasty because he always says it's bullshit when people do that, and he did it himself. So
I'm going to reset my internet.
You're on your mouth a little bit too much. Yo, guys, shut up. This is supposed to be fun. If you want to bitch and complain about people, hey, fucking leave.
you know, Nasty knows what I'm talking about, you know.
Bobby, go
I always give him shit for that.
Bobby, shut the fuck up.
You telling me to shut the fuck up? You don't even know me.
Can we
I'm
stop
talking
running
to
our mouths?
Nasty knows what I mean.
Stop.
Calm down. Calm down.
Stop.
Calm down.
Jesus Christ, if you guys are going to sit here and bitch and complain about a video game you're not going to fun, leave. I'm tired of listening to y'all bitch and complain about something that's for fun. You know, taking this fucking serious and fun. Yo, Polly, shut the fuck up. You're going to bitch and complain that damn much about a video game.
I'm not bitching whatsoever. Nasty knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Shut up. Just keep your mouth shut.
Just play.
for fun. If you're going to bitch and complain about fun games, don't be here. It's not to be taken that damn serious. If you're gonna be cussing each other all over a goddamn video game, just leave. Well, I'm after you guys want. Maximize the team.